It's quite a lot, isn't it? I would have thought more people would have dropped out, or do they expect more people to pass?
On this lad. He didn't pass out in the end, but again, this is what phase one is. He was a Northern Irish lad, McAmoy, I think his last name was McAmoy. I can't even pronounce it, but he was a big Irish lad, and we were on like exercise first night, which is like after a few weeks in base, they send you out like into a field, and you learn the basics of soldiering. Like everyone does it, like how to dig a shell scrape, how to like do a defensive position, and like cook food, and the real basics, like nothing too strenuous. And the one night, the corporal said to us, before you go into bed, like you look like sleeping bags under your poncho, like which is like a shelter from the weather. He said, make sure when you climb in, you take your boots off, leave combat bottoms on, take your tops and smocks and stuff off, because you'll get over sweat and you'll get hot. And when you wake up, you'll be damp and you get out and you'll freeze, you get out. So in the middle of the night, he'd come along checking everyone, because he felt this kick in the back of your head, and like, wake up, stand up, you got out of bed, yeah, you're in the right kit. He went down the line and thought, what's this all about? Next minute, because it's dark, what the he's got his corporals going mad. And I thought, what the hell's going on? Next minute, kit on, and we're crawling up and down this gravel, like proper, like it's like gravel sharp track on our hands and knees, crawling up and down it all night. And our belt buckles, my knees, my elbows are red raw. And every time if you got your butt too high, he'd come along, stamp on you and say, get down, get lower. So you'd like all night doing that. And we found out basically at the end of it, he got us all together at about an hour doing it on top of this hill with weapons above our head for like standing there. He said, why are you here for? And we're like, well, no one knows. He said, I told you guys. He said, sleep with your boots off, trousers on, t-shirts on only, because you're gonna get sweat. But McAmoy here, and he pointed to McAmoy. He didn't do any of the beasting, just stood and watched us all. So he watched the whole like 8-9 of us up and down this night all night. Well, he sat there in his like sleeping bag, all nice and warm, watching us. And he said he obviously wants to work on his own, so he can sit on his own and he can watch you like get the punishment for it. And do you know what? It sounds really brutal, but I think it's that mentality to say, like, if he's not going to listen and let simple instructions down now in the field, could he just like fall asleep on stag, or like, which is like guard duty? Someone could come in, kill everyone. So I think it's like little things like that, but they like hype it up just to get that. If you can't do this, you're not going to do what you said in a war zone. You're not going to be able to do this. Do you make sense? I think it's that type of brutal.
Crazy, really, because you think like he's the one not being punished for not listening, but it's true, because it's kind of right. This is what's going to happen if you don't be a team, if you don't listen and do what you have to do.
Yeah,